Something stirs inside of me, feeling the softness of her body, the smoothness of her skin. It's making me feel hot, and my insides start to burn. Let me give you everything, Taka, she says, moving forward. I want you to have all of me. Her kisses are even more demanding than before. Our bodies press tightly against each other. I love you, I whisper to her. And I love you, she breathes, her hands caressing my back possessively. It feels good being here like this, moving with her between the cheeks, our silhouettes blending together as if nothing else exists or matters. We kiss, we touch, we feel together. We love together. We are both breathing hard. I can feel Yumi's heart pounding against mine after I ripped it out from her chest now. I love you, Taka, Yumi says, slipping her arms around me. I love you too, I tell her, wrapping my arms around her in return. Yumi squeezes me tighter. I keep holding her. Stay with me tonight, Taka, she says. Onegaishima? Oh, sorry. Just a reflex. Please. Hi! Oh dear. I mean, just after I made a joke about the fake Japanese. Why don't you say onegai? Onegai! But here, hi! I kiss her softly on the lips, and isn't hi also a very formal way of saying? I won't leave this room tonight. We'll share the same bed, never leaving each other. Tonight we are all that matters. Tonight. And here are the notes on this chapter. Chapter notes. I wouldn't call it a breakthrough, as J-pop had put it, but having a sort of choice thrown in is a little different than usual, where the only choice is whether to read this piece of junk or not. It's not really a choice, though. It's more like two minor branches that lead to the same result, because this is, after all, based on a hentai game. I'm not going to say much, because J-pop wrote enough notes for the both of us. I will say that it was an ugly mess having to proofread and spell check his notes, though. Seriously, I don't get paid enough to do this. I fail with you, buddy. Oh wait, I don't get paid at all. No! 0. For you etchy fans out there, I thought of using CGs from Kana Little Sister for about this long. But ultimately, I knew it wasn't going to happen, because that would be a bit of effort. As I told Sarah how I felt when I wrote this chapter, the hospital scene specifically, he did make it clear to me that it was more of me writing and talking than it was and what it's been like in the other chapters. And with the way everything's been for Taka, it's hard to turn those entangleable emotions into words properly, and it's even harder to try to explain them to someone. I'm going to say here in the notes that Taka and Yumi did use protection. I felt that it would have been too awkward as they didn't see Leela to stop and say that they used protection. The reason why I'm saying this here is that I'm not going to have Yumi come out to Taka and say, I'm pregnant, no. I'm already used a marriage ploy, and I'm not going to lead the readers into Taka and Yumi having an unplanned baby. I have to say, thanks a lot, darling, that I originally didn't plan on having two separate versions of the sex scene. My original plan was to just have the mature version a skip to the next scene, but I was convinced to have a super toned down version of it, otherwise readers would completely miss several important points. Yeah, right. Personally, I think that going through the mature version should be the only way to truly experience eternity, otherwise... If you're reading this fanfic that's about incest, based off an 18+ game, and so emotionally attached to Kana, but you can't stand to read a few intimate paragraphs, well, I just can't please everyone. Some people believe that Kana and Little Sister would have been just as good without the adult scenes in it. I'm not one of those people. I want my hentai, damn it! I believe that the scenes in KLS were necessary not only to support the story, but to define who the characters were. In KLS, during the first and second time that Taka and Yumi do it, Taka thinks of Kana. In some parts, Kana sees Taka and Yumi together when she comes home. As for the third time, Kana is near death, and Taka projects his emotions and sexual frustrations onto Yumi. My favorite ending is ending 6. I do like Yumi, and I wanted better things for her from Taka. I believe that Taka and Yumi never really got a chance with each other. Yumi has always tried her best for so long, but a lot of people don't see that she's always gotten the short end of Taka's stick. 3 minds people accept this as a hentai fanfic. I don't blame Taka though, because with Kana in the hospital and him being so young, he didn't mean to treat Yumi the way he did. But I've tried to work with it, and Taka has only begun to realize everything that Yumi has done. And I hope that the readers who disliked Yumi start to see that too. The reason why I think some people might not completely like this feel of the chapter is the sole fact that Taka and Yumi end up doing it. However, there are 2 things that should be pointed out. This is the first time that Taka has done it with Yumi while thinking only about Yumi. Well, that's not completely true, but I did make it much more for Yumi and a release for Taka. This also describes the kind of relationship that Taka and Yumi have with each other. Yumi is not out to steal Taka by using her body, but instead Yumi wishes to join bodies with Taka because it's part of the relationship that she enjoys with him. As for the button that Taka gave Yumi, for people who want consistency with KLS, I did try it out myself. If you reject Yumi at every turn except for the button, you can still get to ending 1. Well, now Taka clearly knows how Yumi feels, and his feelings for her are much more true than they have ever been, with things shaking up between Taka and Kana. Will Yumi be helpful or hurtful this time?